Please welcome to stage Ben Westwood.
Thank you very much. So I asked my vicar the other day if it's okay to have sex on Sundays. And he told me he could only do Wednesdays. It's the only time he could squeeze me in, apparently. So I'm from Eastbourne, which is not nearly as exciting as it sounds. It's famous for two things: sunniest town in Britain, also most elderly population. So it's the ideal place to top up your tan to look good for your funeral. You know, open casket. Oh, well, he's got a good colour on him, hasn't he? Apart from being dead. But so Eastbourne, we've got Southern Rail in Eastbourne, so it's a wonder I actually got here at all. You know, voted worst train operator in Britain 3 years in a row. And sometimes I just think they should be a bit more honest about how rubbish they are, you know, when they make the announcements. A bit like this. The train now at platform 3 has been delayed due to a fuck-up. Dave the driver's still in bed, but anyway, we've got your money, so we're off down the boozer. I just think we'd appreciate it a bit more if they were a bit honest about it. I tend to drive a bit more so I can actually get there. And the other day I saw one of those car bumper stickers. You know, some people have those. And it said, if you're going to ride my ass, at least pull my hair. I thought, Eastbourne pensioners are getting more adventurous these days, aren't they? So I'm a single dad, got 2 kids. Any parents in? No, they're all at home kind of losing the will to live, aren't they? But no, I've got 2 kids. I look after them on my own. Their mum's not around, so, which is kind of hard work. But they're getting older. I can leave them at home on their own. I don't need a babysitter. They're 4 and 2. That's fine. I just put the adult channel on the TV, plonk them on the sofa, and they just sit like this for hours. See, some of you are laughing at that. Some of you are thinking, should we call social services here? But I am kidding. They're actually older. But, being a single dad, there's about 200,000 single dads in Britain. I don't know if you knew that. But that's a lot of men having to learn how to multi-skill. Because people say we can't really multi-skill. But I beg to differ. I mean, I'm getting pretty good at sitting on the toilet and using Tinder at the same time. I call it swipe and wipe. It's a nice image for you, isn't it? But yeah, as a single dad, it is kind of difficult to remember everything, you know, and I have a confession to make. I actually forgot the whole tooth fairy routine recently. You know, the money under the pillow. Should have seen my daughter's face. And I thought, well, you know, how am I going to get out of this one? So I thought, well, she's been doing global warming at school, so I explained to her that we've all got to cut down on flying, and the tooth fairy's taking the train. And being Southern Rail, it never gets there. We regret to inform you the Tooth Fairy is currently awaiting a replacement bus service. I don't think she really bought it, though. No, my kids are actually older. They're not 4 and 2, don't worry. They're actually 14 and 11, and they're generally delightful, unless I take their games consoles away. And then they seem to turn into Gollum out of Lord of the Rings.
He stole it from us. The precious must have it, must have PlayStation.
In the end, I think if I can't beat them, I may as well join them. But I'm useless at the games they play, you know. I actually murdered my own children playing Minecraft once. In the game, not in real life. That would be a bit awkward, wouldn't it? But yeah, I'm also not the most practical of people. I've got a degree in music, which isn't quite as useful as it sounds. And I'm also trained to be a journalist, so if I need some work done in my house, I could totally nail a blog about it. But that's about it. But I don't know about you, but if you have a workman round, does anybody sort of start changing the way they talk? Get a bit more like Del Boy, trying to get a bit of deal? Because I find I do that, because people say I'm relatively well-spoken. I'm not exactly, you know, game of croquet petunia, but, you know, I'm not. So I invite a workman round, not you know, to actually fix something, not just inviting. I don't generally just invite workmen round, but yeah. So it's like, all right, mate, you want a cup of tea? I need someone to fix me chair. Fix you what, mate? My daughter comes downstairs. Daddy, why are you talking like that? Shh, I'm trying to get a better deal. But anyway, he was a bit pricey, so I called another bloke, and he was Irish. And I thought, well, I don't know if the same protocol applies of, talking the way he talks. So I opened the door. Top of the morning to you. Would you like a cup of tea? Maybe a pint of Guinness? And he's like, are you taking the piss, mate? That's the worst Irish accent I've ever heard. So no, I think he got a bit offended. In the end, I used a Polish plumber because I can't do the accent. You fix shower, I fix shower. Yeah. So my girlfriend broke up with me recently, I'm afraid. Yeah. Thank you for your patronising support. But she was quite nice about it. She said, well, it's not, it's not you, it's me. I just need someone taller and better looking. But the thing is, truth be told, it wasn't really working out. She was vegan, I'm gluten-free. So when we were trying to eat, I basically ended up just nibbling rice cakes, sat in the corner, begging for death. But vegans do have quite a lot of powerful arguments, don't they? One of the arguments that vegans use is if you could see how the food was made, then you wouldn't eat it. And I think that's kind of, whoa, yeah. And I think that's kind of true. But also, I wonder if we could apply that argument to other walks of life, like dating. If you want to date me, you need to see how it was made. So here's a DVD of my parents having sex. See how you get on with that. But that didn't go down too well. Unlike my dad, who goes down very well if the DVD's any indication. And I thought I'd leave you with that lovely image. Thank you very much. I'm Ben Westwood.
Ben Westwood, everybody! I actually filmed his conception. It was beautiful.